Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be discussing Lifeline from a very basic, introductory level to a very high level. Remember, some of these basics, even for intermediate users, are good reminders for even those that are looking to play more on a pro level and understanding maybe some of her pitfalls. I know this is not going to be the longest guide because in some ways, she really can be quite straightforward. But I want to see if we can give some really good tips and remember when you're in the heat of the moment, but also in terms of team composition. Also, this guide is definitely long overdue. Lifeline was my first main and true love on Apex. She was also my first to get an heirloom on. So many feels and so many first. She has changed so much through the past 2 years, being the aggro character with just faster healing to more of a support role that she is today. So we'll talk about it. Lifeline really has a ton going for her, but she gets overshadowed these days by Gibby, unfortunately, and we'll break that down towards the end of the video. Now, as a reminder, she does have low profile, meaning she does take 5% more damage. This is because of her smaller hitbox, because she definitely can be harder to hit. Now let's start with the most iconic, Doc, her healing drone. You can call her drone to automatically heal nearby players over time. Just remember that this cooldown can be quite long. It is on a cooldown timer of 45 seconds. It places a healing drone that heals all players within 3 meters, heals 7.5 health per second up to a maximum of 150, and lasts 20 seconds. Again, the drone cannot be moved around once placed. It used to be able to, but sometimes I would kind of glitch out, and always very interesting the things that used to happen with Doc. You used to be able to use Doc in the ring, but now it gets destroyed by the ring after 2 ticks. Technically, if there is a box, you can get a tick of healing. Every second matters. Remember that if you are in the first ring or perhaps second, you need to move on the box to grab a med kit or perhaps another heal. Just something a little bit more high level to kind of help you out, especially when you're getting caught out of the zone and on your rotation. Again, Doc has a ton of counters, one specifically when he does this res. We're going to cover that also in a moment. Caustic gas will make Doc healing drone malfunction while inside of the gas and will not be able to heal anyone, making Caustic that much more oppressive. Crypto's drone obviously destroys the Doc healing drone as well. The drone also won't heal players while using Revenant's Death Totem, but have the drone ready when you get sent back, especially because the current meta with Revenant is just that oppressive and everyone's using him. Just a reminder, if they have a lifeline on their team, that they're going to be healing up quite fast, just in case you decide to counter them by pushing. It can be attached to the Trident to heal while repositioning. This is huge as you can heal. Remember that damage while everyone is on the Trident is split. I don't see a lot of lifelines doing that, so a nice helpful reminder whenever you're on Olympus. Some advanced tips for users is that, again, use her drone sparingly and in the right moment, because obviously you need to use it whenever you revive your allies or when you're conserving healing items, or if you're under fire and they're not nading or doing anything that you're just holding and waiting and perhaps you need to heal them up before the team pushes. Just use it sparingly and in the right moment. You know, don't throw it out in the middle of the field. Don't throw it out whenever the team is right on top of you because now you're just wasting seconds. Just be mindful. Her drone is most effective when under fire and you have that brief moment to breathe. Again, can't stress that, a brief moment to breathe, knowing that you're not in the gunfight yet, because you can heal your base heals while using some cells, so top off quite quick. Avoid using her drone in the air because it's not going to reach the ground. If it does not reach the ground, then it's not going to start healing anyone. You cannot push the drone around, so make sure again you place it properly behind cover and not in the wrong spot where it's going to be shot or taken out. Now that's a good segue of what the res does for Doc, the combat revive. Probably the most effective tool Lifeline has currently. The biggest thing is that this has literally no cooldown. One of the most powerful and annoying things that Lifeline has. Deploy the Doc to revive teammates, and Doc will deploy a shield right in front of her, like she used to do, just to block the revive on her own. This leaves Lifeline free to defend or revive somebody else. This means that she has to be last of the fight. Do not be the first one in the fight and get knocked, otherwise you are not utilizing her most powerful asset. Let other legends entry frag and get knocked, because you will be able to res them while you lay down suppressive fire. Remember, her wall goes in the direction you're facing. I see this happen a lot with newcomers with Lifeline, so make sure you are focusing in the right direction, otherwise, well, you kind of lose the whole purpose of the res because they're just going to get shot right in the open, because this will block all incoming damage. You can leave Doc to continue the revive, giving you the capability to revive other teammate, so you obviously have the fast recovery time. Lifeline is best utilizing a sniper or mid-range weapon. An example, Triple Take, R301, Hemlock, or weapons of a similar nature. Obviously, yes, a Mastiff is overpowered. And of course, if you're going for the aggro res, this is obviously an alternative and definitely a great weapon to use. So a good secondary for literally anybody. You can just recommend the Mastiff to anybody though. But in the most ideal scenario, you want to res them, have a little bit of time before they reach you, make sure that they're giving up their positioning and just running at you out in the open, and you're laying down suppressive fire. That's the most ideal position you want to be in as a lifeline. Now, because of her fast healing being removed, she's complemented with more heals for her teammates. Her other passive is ability on blue bends to find extra healing items. Just hit that compartment on the blue bend and you'll see extra supplies. This actually does exclude knockdown shields for some reason, but I guess it's better because at least you're going to be guaranteed more heals. Another crazy component to Lifeline is if a player is in the process of being revived by Doc, the rest of the squad is down during that time. The revive will not be cancelled when the last player in the squad is down. Therefore, the squad will not be eliminated until the revived player is killed. So for any Lifelines, anyone watching this video, prioritize that res. Literally over anything that you can do, even if you believe you can go get the kill, anything like that, because you never know when a third party is going to show up. If you don't do it, you're doing it wrong. That pressure of the res puts the enemy in a moment of choice and no option but to push, or they get the disadvantage of a 2v1 scenario. Remember, the biggest downside is the area it covers. On height, this becomes less effective, so if you're looking for ways to counter her and also understand her weakest spot, this leaves her wide open. Remember, Doc can be shot while his res is going off, stopping it completely. So if you're looking for a quick way to res, find that angle, get the height, this is a great alternative. Remember though, Lifeline can go right back, press the button again, and restart the res. Her res is the hardest thing to counter, and when a Lifeline is a person who has strong aim, she's going to be the one who cleans things up. Also remember, Revenant is running around a lot more in Season 8, that his silence can definitely stop Lifeline and her res. Obviously, a good way to have good synergy is Gibby Bubble, Bangalore Smoke, or other ways like Fuse to throw his ultimate down to stop a push. Really anything to buy time. If she gets a buff in another area, she'll get pushed so high up in the meta because her res is just that powerful and strong. Now for ultimate, her care package. Call in a drop pod with a combination of 3 high quality attachments, consumables, and or gear. So the charge time of this is 360 seconds. The care package comes with 3 item slots, each slot containing one of the following. Something I never knew until a long time playing, but each section of the care package has slots for items. Slot 1, right slot relative to the care package was called is an Evo shield, helmet, or knockdown shield. Slot 2, which is usually on the left, is shield heals, shield battery, syringes, med kit, and Phoenix kit. Now for slot 3, which is usually generally the front slot, is where you're going to have the weapon attachments. 4x10, a 4x to 10x Digi Sniper Threat, a 1x digital threat. Anything along those lines, you're going to get something of a high quality in terms of weapon attachment. Lifeline's care package does not contain supply drop weapons. So, unlike natural airdrops, Lifeline's care package are blue and not marked on the map or announced. They still emit a blue light. Remember, when calling in the care package, it takes 15 seconds to land once called in. Now, this is a big thing. Do not, I repeat, do not just call in her package all willy-nilly. Remember that it really puts a big target on the back of your head, it brings a large beacon, and you are essentially the Lifeline squad out in the open. Meaning most individuals will target you first to avoid having to combat that res. When you are bunkered down, you can safely place it outside. Another tip, utilize it in moments when under fire to provide extra cover. It's a good one. Now, an additional tip, avoid purposely using it in open spaces for the intention of looting, because you will get caught out. Instead, consider having it as another spot where you can make cover, which it does not exist. Hopefully you get my point there. Now, if on King's Canyon, abuse the ultimate stations and grab your ult and just spam them. Throw off your enemy by having constant barrages of Lifeline ults coming in. Can be solid too. And as we mentioned earlier, another tip, utilize this as bait. You want to get a team to rotate and think you're out of position? Use it as bait in the open. Maybe they come over and they see the care package has not been utilized. Use it as a moment for them to make a mistake, start looting, and just open fire. But be patient on that. So yes, you can utilize the care package to provide a new team member with loot, but remember the odds of another team showing up to third party though are going to be really high. Overall thought, she's a great support legend, but the issue of her ultimate provides less in the late game if the items that your team have are obviously if you're geared, and can actually hurt the team exposing your positioning. Gibby essentially has become the new Lifeline in competitive because he has a fast res as well, and his bubble does cover a lot more. area to defend against, but if Lifeline had a few tweaks, she could easily get boosted up even further in regards to what she can provide. Example would be her fast heals being something that was so difficult to counter and then was nerfed. I hope you all found this Lifeline guide helpful, full of reminders, tips on how to utilize her and maximize on her team potential. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys next time.